Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Russia. Let's continue on from the last left off. So we have taken over a decent chunk of Crimea. We've taken over a lot of border provinces from the Lithuanians. And I think right now we do have 500 admin points. Do I need the admin points for anything else? We can get military tech 15. I think actually it makes more sense. Instead of getting admin tech 15 is just because right now I'm sure corruption is not doing great because of unbalanced research. So we kind of don't want to make that too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to make everything here into a core. I think that makes perfect sense. I know corruption's growing. Don't worry about it. We can defend the faith. And that's an interesting option just because, I mean, there's not really a lot of Orthodox countries in the world to begin with. It gives us an extra missionary, which could allow us to kind of convert more of these territories. But I mean, religious unity is already at 97%. Which is really not too bad. And also, how is, you're all Catholic. You used to be like all Orthodox, which is unfortunate that we've been in this situation. Also, the Ottomans have taken some territory from Lithuania. So we probably actually should have stayed in the war a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're going to send these troops over to here. Because I think we are going to attack the Great Horde right now. Give this area to Georgia. Probably take these area here. And, I mean, we do have claims over most of this other territory up towards the north as well. Uzbek? If I declared war on you, would Uzbek join? Poland would join. But I don't know if I need Poland's help. And I think Poland's kind of doing its own thing. We do technically have a border now with the Ottomans, which is worrying for the future. We have a lot of money. So I think it makes perfect sense for us to kind of build a handful. Do we actually want to build some buildings or we want to build some units? You're 13. I think you all have 3 artillery pieces. You have 2. No. You have 8, you have 3, and you have 3. So you're very unbalanced right now. You guys need probably at least 3 more each to kind of balance that out. Yeah, if not more than that, honestly. Put 5 more in each of these armies. Give us a big back line. And once that's done, I think we are just going to attack you. Again, you're not a no guy who has this guy's a vassal. You're a vassal state. You're not doing too much. Who are you? You're nobody. We could declare war and give you to my vassal. That's not a bad idea. By the way, are you guys getting this stuff cored? You're coring here. You're not coring there quite yet. Danish pretender rebels have crossed into the border. I'm guessing they're going down here. I don't know why the Polish army is just hanging out in Latvia here. Yeah, we can get more authority. That's okay. I mean, Poland's doing pretty well for themselves. I'm surprised they haven't tried to attack Lithuania themselves either. But why are you coming to kill me? Get out of here. What have I done to you? Yeah. Why would you try to kill my army? It makes no sense. The Oryat is at war with... You know what? Being at war with this guy, that's okay. Because I think he will be a threat to us in the future. Yeah, we'll keep on sending some missionaries. For 500 gold, we could become Defender of the Faith. Which I think makes decent sense. Give a 25 stack with no leader. Okay, we definitely want to put a leader in charge. You are a horrible leader. Put you in charge. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, you're still not fantastic, but we're losing 3 ducats a month, mostly because the army maintenance is extremely expensive. Like, we're not above our force limit. We can almost have, like another 40 divisions if we wanted to. We could go for another quality idea. Advisor cost goes down, which is really nice. How do I not have enough points for the Diplotech yet? Insane. Mostly because the institution penalty is just horrible. But you're almost done. Other territory's not quite there yet, to be honest. But or does it make more sense? Because, I mean, admin points... I mean, obviously we want quality ideas. There's no question about that. Do I want... Global Terrace plus 10%. Envoy travel time goes down. I mean... Let's go for humanist ideas so we can actually get this one here done. And once you're completed with aristocratic ideas, you give us another benefit, which is more production efficiency and plus 20% religious unity, as well as once we complete humanist ideas, we actually will complete another one of our objectives. It'll give us a nice bonus. How many troops do you guys have in total, by the way? 23,000. I mean, we outnumber you. There's no question. I could, if I called in Poland, it wouldn't be even a question. I think 23, 40. I mean, it's only like a 2-to-1. I mean, artillery is way higher. But I think we just declare war on you. Let's go fight these two smaller stacks. Occupy their territory. And for no guy, like Uzbek didn't want any part of this. Also, we can actually, yeah, we'll go for Diplotech 13. We can now build better transports. So I guess that's something. You have a 1-4, which is incredibly good. I know before we've had some difficulties finding the Golden Horde, but I think because of our massive artillery advantages, we should be okay. I'm going to go over here, siege your territory. Let's go siege your capital. And our truce has expired with those guys in the far north. You're at war with... You're at war with you. Okay, you know what? That does change my plans a little bit. Also attack. I mean, it would be nice to attack somebody, because right now our power protection is not fantastic. We have taken your capital. So this could easily end up being a very quick war. Yeah, so we immediately started at 0%, which is quite nice for us. So take over you. Georgia, do you have any more claims, by the way? You don't. You don't. And I think this area has... You've been cored. Yeah, they're slowly getting everything here cored, which is nice. Or defense was 20. Now we'll let them stay home. There are a trillion troops from Nogai everywhere. Like, Nogai... 22. Like, I'd be okay just kind of white-piecing you out. Like, I would like this northern territory, but you were being just kind of, like, annoying. Really annoying, to be more specific. Okay, so apparently we're too progressive for everybody else in the area. What the? There's elephants? There's elephants marching through Russia right now, which is kind of a little bit surprising, I'll be honest. What if you just go towards the north? You go take these territories. Like, these are kind of like high priority regions. Do they take any... They haven't taken any forts. You're from Sindh. Yeah, you're from all the way down from India. Once we take you, we do have some separatists rising up. You're 15th stack. You don't have a general, so you should get a general, even though the general's not that great. You have siege on Novgorod, which is, again, not what I would like. Delhi, you can have military access, sure, why not? I mean, none of those territories had forts. Do they... I mean, none of those are fort territories, yeah, so, like, it's not as bad. No guy. I mean, if you don't leave the war, I'll just take territory from you. Taking back Minsk. Go take Novgorod back, please and thank you. 142 ducats for 40 military power. I am going to take it. Because what is our next idea here? It's cavalry combat ability. Which I think is still pretty okay. And we also get ourselves closer towards completing this. We got another colony that's been self-sustaining. Keep going a little bit further out. Please do not raid my colonies. Like, I know none of this area we actually really control. Let's occupy our territory back. You come to here. It's like 3.7 ducats. I guess I do need to siege down this province. So I can give that to Georgia, because they do have a claim on it. I don't think it's a... Is it a core? It might be a core. It already is a core. Yeah, we'll give them to that for sure. And hopefully no guy at some point comes. Okay, you're both going to go over here. Hopefully no guy at some point comes to their senses and realizes that maybe they shouldn't want to do this. Make your way, guys, come down towards the south. You're already at 14%. No guy. You would accept a white piece. Is this the only territory I have a permanent claim on? It is. So you know what? I'll take my permanent claim territory. Get you out of the war. You guys combine, make your way over here. 10 admin points. Very cheap. You know what? You guys actually probably just stay back to this fort. Turn off the rest of these forts because they probably aren't not needed. I'm even like thinking, like, do we just attack Denmark again? Because Denmark's in a really, really bad... they have like... You're allied to Brandenburg, you're allied to Munster. And I think Brandenburg is definitely by far the biggest threat here, even though you are at war with the Ottomans. You're actually at war with... Why are you in such a massive war? I don't even know. Yeah, but you're on your way to kill this. I think you come up towards Moscow. And this territory, of course, we are going to set over to Georgia. I mean, the question is, do I want to give Georgia more territory? And I think the answer is kind of no. We'll take everything that I have claims on, which is basically everything except for the southern two provinces. Take you, take these two here. I mean, are any of these provinces, like, extra good? 2? You're worth 3. Yeah, so I guess we're going to take that. And 58 gold. Right, there's nothing else we can take. I don't think anything any of the other provinces are worth like 5. So send those demands in. We can now core even more territory. And again, they're all still fairly cheap. I know corruption's increasing. Don't worry about that too much. I'm sure that's okay. And for the first time, I think ever, we actually have a coalition forming against us. It took a while. It actually took like 150 years. But a coalition has begun to form. So maybe it's a good time for us to kind of lay low for a little bit. Like, how bad is the aggressive expansion? 93? 187? Yeah. I mean, Europe doesn't care. Like, attacking more European countries would be okay. What are the Ottomans that I have more of a worry about? And now that you're back under our control, we can move these troops over. Because you're almost done being cored. Do you ever start coring Theodora? You're pretty close. Does it say when this will be finished? It doesn't. But I can begin to annex you. It will take until 98. Yeah, no. It's going to take them less than 8 years to core that. So, you know, we'll start integrating you now. We don't need to be doing this. Like, Poland doesn't care about aggressive expansion, which makes perfect sense. We also have a ton of rebel factions. Let's move you guys down towards the south. We can make more states. I'm not going to reduce military funding until a handful of these rebels have risen up. And for us to enter a golden era, we need to do 3 of these things. We're close to getting you done. Like, the Reformation is never going to be accomplished just because, I mean, could we switch to Protestant? No, we're not even allowed to do anything because we're Orthodox. Who the hell are these guys? They just like a mosquito as a flag? I guess so. We built some provinces. We have 308. A lot of truces that are going to expire soon-ish. Who are you at war with? Oh, yeah, you're at war with so many people. So, I mean, even attacking the Ottomans I don't think would be even a bad idea. What do I even want to do with them, though? You wouldn't say yes to that. It would cause more aggressive expansion. I'm trying to think. Intervene in war. Why is what war? Wait, what war is this happening right now? Empire of China. It's not the HRE. How do I see wars again? Is it in the ledger? Armies, relations. I'm trying to see where wars. Yeah, current wars. Is this the War of the Protestant Reformation? It is the War of the Protestant League. Okay. It's -75 in favor of the Catholics, I think. Okay. I mean, it does look extremely one-sided. Like, the Protestants have never, like, have a big... No, I mean, like, the Protestants are actually, like, pretty powerful, I would say. I'm surprised they're doing as bad as they are. And also, I'm surprised that the British are helping out the Austrians. Even though they have, you know, different religious ideals, I would say. You guys... Opinion... Is that from you? No. We'll do something like this. I might as well with you improve relationships. You're -28, which isn't like so bad. You are a different religion group, so getting our way up to you've embraced the printing press. Okay. We still don't have it in our territory quite yet, even though we are so very 41% penalty, which sucks a ton. Yeah, we'll go for cavalry combat ability. And you are going to march your way down to there. Kill those guys off, please and thank you. Persia, you want military access? Who are you fighting? You're fighting Afghanistan? Sure. I don't know why you'd be up here, but I'll give you the access for now. And when are you guys going to rise up? 6.4 years. So I think we can cut you down at least a little bit. Save us 12 ducats a month. Colonial maintenance is a lot. Fort maintenance is a lot. But I think we're still okay. And we can start throwing you guys into increased value of trade. I mean, you already have. You have 3-3. Did the trade companies do anything in here? I have several colonial nations. We actually want 5, which actually is like a ton. I mean, most of this land is kind of worthless. I have 6% of the trade in the area. But I don't think I'm ever going to make this into a... Missionary strength goes down to nothing. Institution spread goes up, apparently, for some reason. Governing cost goes up. I mean, trade power doubles. So make this into a trade company at least. I guess we might as well make everything into a trade company then. Okay, there we go. I think that's everything. You're not in trade colony quite yet. You're not. And I don't think you guys can be. No, you're not considered colonial regions. Okay. We can build some colonial stuff here. Okay, following trade company investments. Courthouse. Marketplace. I don't know how you actually do this, to be quite honest. Unless it's you go through here. There it is. Okay. 200. Quite expensive, actually. Local trade power. It makes the most amount of sense in... You're the area that actually has the thing here. Yes. So trade power there makes, I think, the most amount of sense. Yes, I guess we'll build a harbor there. I think that's an okay place for us to start. Let's go kill these rebels. Increase our funding back to maximum. Should get a tick. You're 954. And you are... Let's throw in the 2-2. He's basically like the most balanced. Yeah, there we go. Pretty easy victory for us there. And once again, we can cut military. Let's cut it down to like here. Just make a little bit of a profit. But I do think for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Ansem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click some down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.